So experiment number 3 is counters. So today we are going to see about binary up counter, down counter, decimal up counter and decimal down counter. Okay, so the first program is for binary up counter. So we all know that binary counter is nothing but a counter which starts counting from 00 till the maximum number that can be stored into the memory. So in 8051 we have 8-bit memory, hence it can count from 00 to FFH. So for up counter it will count from 00 to FFH, and for down counter it will count from FFH to 00H. So in the program you can see that there is one instruction called increment A. So that counting is done using storing the data 00. That's the second instruction. You are storing initially 00 in accumulator, and then you are keeping on incrementing it and storing it in 9000H. Okay, so until and unless A will become 0 again, this loop, that is next subroutine is there, no, that will keep on continuing till it reaches FF, and as soon as it reaches or it starts or it increments or becomes 00, it will keep on counting. So that's what it is, J and Z. Jump, if not the accumulator is 0 to next. Okay, so that loop keeps on continuing, and all the instructions below that are used to create or to provide delay for counting. So when it is appearing on the screen, you want some time delay to appear. So that's why we are using all those instructions to give time delay. So this is about the first binary up counter. I will show you the output right now. One second. So here's the output. Okay, I have typed the instructions, and then you have to build the project, then start and stop the debug operation. Then you can view it in watch and call stack, okay, and then run it. So in the watch and call stack window, you can see that there is you can add the accumulator where you can watch it. Okay, so in the accumulator you can see that it is keep on increasing from 0 1 2 3 4 5. So for the binary down counter, using the same logic, we use decrement instruction. You can see that there is the fifth instruction is called decrement. So for binary down counter, you keep on decrementing it and watch it in A. Okay, because A is constantly changing, what we are doing is we are moving the data every time to the address that is directed by the DPTR, that is nothing but 9000H. Okay, now coming to decimal up counter and decimal down counter. Decimal counter is nothing but 10. Decimal is nothing but 10. So what the microcontroller does is, or you have to give instructions for a decimal counter that will vary from 00 to 09H. Okay, so it will count 10 numbers. So you have to give you have to use a decimal adjust, which I have already explained it to you. So you have to move for initially 00, then you have to add every time 1. Okay, you have to add 1 and then decimal adjust it, and then carry on the jump instruction if the accumulator is not 0. So basically what you are doing is you are having 00, you are adding 1 every time until and unless there is adjust to be done. So decimal adjust is used and then it is checked, and if there is no carry, that is it will count up to 9. Okay, after that it will reset to 0. Again the lower instructions, the remaining last few instructions, delay, loop 1, loop 2, loop 3, all these are used in order to have a delay or in order to make the count visible on the screen. Okay, similarly for decimal down counter, okay, so it will count from 09H to 00H. Okay, so this is about your third experiment, that are counters.